Hey guys, so I wanted to review the first episode of Season 2 of Star Wars Rebels. I'm super excited that Rebels is back. I think it's been almost a year since the last season, and the first few episodes of Star Wars Rebels started off a little slow of Season 1, but then after that they just kept getting better and better, so we really had a lot of high expectations for this season. Especially with I think it was called Siege of Lothal or something like that, where they do, apparently this is like the new thing, for each season a few months prior, they release like an hour-long movie, which is basically season 1, or it's basically episode 1 and episode 2 of that season, but they don't call it episode 1 and 2, it's just sort of like a little mini movie that kind of kicks off the season. So we saw that a few months ago for Season 2, where Vader fought Kanan, and I guess he sort of fought Ezra, but it wasn't much of a fight, as you can imagine if you haven't seen it. But anyways, so on to this episode. I loved it, but it made me really wish that they were longer. There was too many commercials. Let's get that out of the way. 22 minutes or whatever these things are is just not long enough. You really need that full almost hour. You know, like if you took up an hour time slot, then you would actually have like what, near 45 minutes of actually story time, with commercials. That seems much more appropriate for this. I really feel like you're able to tell a lot better story, the stories that Star Wars deserves, when you have that longer time frame. And this even said to be continued, as if there was really more to tell in this particular story. So I understand they're doing sort of a 2-part or 3-part or whatever they're doing, but I still wish, just from a purely fan, wish list type thing, I really wish that they had an hour for each episode, and then we still got 20 episodes or whatever. Maybe that's asking a lot, but I mean, you've got Disney, you've got billions of dollars. Come on, let's go. But as far as the episode itself went, it was really good. I loved seeing a little bit of Ahsoka, and I really liked how it seemed like Ezra is starting to kind of come into his own and get a little bit more cocky, and maybe not even cocky so much is the right word, as just where he feels like he can really talk to Kanan almost as a little bit more of an equal, kind of like how we saw how Obi-Wan and Anakin were, in episode 3, where yes, there's a master Padawan dynamic, but it's almost more they're just friends, having a conversation. And that's kind of what we saw in this episode, where Ezra is reassuring him, like, look, I know you went through some bad stuff, but I trust these guys. So put your issues aside, because we got stuff to do. And he was almost leading Kanan in that sense. It was great to see Rex and the gang back. I'm a big fan of Clone Wars, especially once you get past, episode 1, or no, season 1. Especially the first half of season 1 of Clone Wars was a little goofy, but after that, the show got great, kind of similar to what we saw with Rebels season 1. But yeah, so overall, I don't want to spoil too much about the episode, but I really did enjoy it. It was a good little kickoff, and I think that better things are down the pipeline for this season. I think they're just kind of getting warmed up, and like I said, this goes back to wishing it was an hour so that we weren't having so much of like, okay, I gotta wait a few weeks before the season really gets into gear. So that's really my only complaint with it, but overall I thought it was a really solid first episode, especially coming off of the little mini movie. But yeah, comment below, let me know what you guys thought. I'm curious, did you love it, hate it, indifferent towards it? Kind of let me know what you guys thought, and we'll go from there. Thank you guys for watching, and please subscribe.